Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review John Carpenter's Suburban Screams, and this is a mini-series on Peacock of 6 40-minute tales of varying horrors, all focused on suburban life, just in your neighborhood, in your backyard, and all told from a mockumentary perspective of people being interviewed about these true experiences and putting it all out there. I do have to say, this isn't the strongest of horror pieces collected together that you're going to find. They range from mediocre to decent, I think. There's none of them that really stand out as particularly great, but some of them do deliver some decent entertainment value. I do think that it's an interesting idea, the framing devices from the mockumentary, but I don't think it really adds much to it. In many ways, it's cutting away from the tension when we could still be building that and trying to build up scares and thrills for the audience. I do have to say that there's a decent amount of these characters, and the performances aren't the strongest. The visuals feel very this is made for TV, kind of sitcom-y, and a little bit, in some ways. It does have more texture to the cinematography than that, but still it feels not too far off from very bland in that way. Like I said, there's some range in terms of the quality here, but there's some of them have some darker, slasher kind of elements, have some kind of possession elements, and voyeuristic stalker one, which of course that one, Phone Stalker, was the one directed by John Carpenter, which isn't surprising with his fascination with voyeurism through the camera. And I feel like that one was actually probably the strongest one, and also you could definitely tell there's a, if it wasn't John Carpenter actually doing the score, it was very John Carpenter-esque score. And at least that one had a tad of a feel of John Carpenter's personality. The rest of these felt pretty bland in terms of its visual storytelling, from its atmosphere, from just its directorial voice. And generally, they're not the craziest of horror stories, and some of them feel pretty tame and range in terms of intrigue, I guess you can say, from the mysteries going on. But overall, I think most of these are a fine watch. If you're looking for something for the now wrapping up Halloween season, it's there on Peacock. They do have some merit, but if you're going to pick any of them, I would recommend at least checking out the Phone Stalker one, the last episode, directed by John Carpenter, because you never know, this could be the last thing we see that he directs. It's a little disappointing that his name is attached to something that feels so middle of the road, but hey, at least we got some John Carpenter. But those are my thoughts on John Carpenter's Suburban Screams. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies and TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.